This bridal right here, I am proud of this bridal. Honestly, it's nice to have normal makeup sometimes. I had a totally different look in mind that I wanted to do, but I don't have the supplies for it. So we're gonna just create something to show up and stop being lazy. Anyway, it's been a while since I've done like an everyday makeup look. James Charles Morphe palette, because that's the one I have here. I'm gonna pull out, you pop that on the outer edge and into the crease. Okay, I made a good choice. Just taking the fluffy brush and I'm kind of just circulating it to buff it out. Okay, let me try the next eye. Was that the color I used? Yes. I don't know what I'm doing today. I really don't. I'm kind of just going with it. As long as I create something, you know? That's kind of the mood I'm in, because it's been a while and I feel like I'm just losing it. It's not that I'm losing it. I just needed a break. I need to do something creative, but I can't force myself to do something creative, or I will end up making it look like crap. So I'm just building this up right now into the crease and buffing it up into the brow bone lightly so it's not too harsh. I'm gonna take the same brush with this beige shade right here. Yeah, you. And I'm just gonna buff it where the pink tone ends. Is it doing what I want it to do? I think so. I guess we're going for an everyday glam. I don't even know. Picking colors and letting the brush do the work. That's how we're vibing today. Sometimes it's best just to let the brushes take over. What I like about using the same brush is that it kind of gives me a little bit of a more blended between the two shades. Because you can see it's like a soft pinky now going up, which is good. And if I want, I can take more of that first shade I used and just pop some of it back if I feel like it came out too much when I buffed. What I want to do now is make this a little darker. You, right here, this one. Pop it on the outer. I had to really think about that for a second. And here comes Demon Child. Dolly, what are you doing? This is technically a buffing brush, a very small one. But brushes like that I tend to actually utilize as a packing brush too, because this one's not very fluffy. So to be honest, it's very hard to create a nice soft blend with this. It ends up turning into a more harsh line. I don't know if you could see how it's more harsh, whereas the softer, fluffier brush will make it more blended. So I'm just going to take that first brush I used and just start buffing this in. See how it makes it better just doing that? Sometimes it's not you. Sometimes it truly is the type of application technique you use and the type of brush. It's just some products are very crappy. We're gonna go in to do a cut crease. Some concealer on the back of my hand. This is the Tarte Shape Tape Creamy. My favorite now. Always has been, always will be. I just switched to creamy version instead. I'm not cleaning off my eye. We're just gonna cut crease right on top of that because I'm lazy. Judge me all you want. You're being good to me today. Knock on wood. I'll just dab it with my finger, like the excess. I'll take the brush and pull it so that I'm not like leaving too much of the concealer, because then it will get cakey when I put the shimmer on top. Cut creases used to scare me, and they still kind of do. Like right now I'm a little freaked out because I feel like I just messed this up. Oh my goodness. Why does this eye have to have all that wrinkle? I gotta go a little higher. I don't know if you can see the texture right there on the inner corner. I don't have that really over here, but over here I do. So it's like when I do my eyeshadows, I have to take time to build the creases. So this lighter pink shimmer, it's like a baby pink. I'm just going to pop that on the inner corner. So I'm going to be honest, and this is for like most of Morphe's shadows. I don't know, I always find Morphe shadow shimmers like a little bit boring. It's just like, it's a shimmer, yes, but I just, here, this one, use it to help blend in the shimmer. So ideally what I'm going to do is bring it where the cut crease ends into that outer shade. Do you see that? Now don't get scared about that line. I'm just going to take some of that first shimmer I used and just pop it right back where that harsh line is. It helps create a seamless blend into the cut crease. Me and soft eyeshadows, we get along sometimes, but me and bold, we're sisters. So to kind of glam this up a little bit, I'm going to take my ColourPop gel liner, bringing it along my lash line on the outer portion for now. Darkest brown right here with a square brush. And I'm just going to pop that right on my lash line to make a little bit of a smoky moment. So I'll just take what's left on the brush and just fade it into my lash line and kind of taper it like a wing liner. Now the real purpose of this is to try a new base combo. That was the whole point of me starting my makeup today. The base combo I'm trying today is the e.l.f. Halo Glow and the Born This Way 24-hour foundation. Everybody loves this foundation. I just don't like this foundation. We're gonna give it a try. I'm not gonna use a lot. This is shade Snow. I'm gonna mix it with a little bit of the e.l.f., which is gonna make it less matte. I don't know why, I feel like everything I've been putting on my skin lately has been pulling yellow. The foundation is called Snow. Isn't Snow White? I don't know. And this one's not even, this one is shade 0. It's 0. I honestly just want to see if I could really like this foundation. It's actually not wearing that bad on my skin. LA Girl Pro Conceal. Are there any left in here? That's enough, I guess. Not that I'm ever gonna get married, but you know, I like to play pretend. I'll live in the land of Delulu for a little bit. Sometimes what I'll do is if my under eyes are really not in a good mood, I'll use some Morphe Continuous Mist on my beauty blender and pat under my eyes after I apply my base stuff. I just can't. I'll be okay. I'm not really a fan of this, but I want to use it up. This is the e.l.f. Halo Contour. Pretty sure I still have some of that hair wax over there. Whatever. So normally the Too Faced foundation pulls a little, not a little, it's matte. It is meant to be a matte foundation, and that is one of the reasons why I did not like it. Because I am a dry person, and will it last? Absolutely. Matte foundations are good for lasting. They're good for oily skin, summer days, stuff like that. But I am so dry that it just looked so terrible on my skin. The more I felt like I would wear it, the more I would turn into sandpaper. I don't want to look like sandpaper. I want to look like a silk cloth. That is the e.l.f. Halo Glow mixed with the foundation. And that's why I really love the e.l.f. Halo Glow, because it also adds in a sheen. It helps with hydration, it's skincare. By itself, if you like light coverage, you can wear it too. I personally think I look too oily with it. That skin-like finish, like, I've been obsessed with trying to make a very beautiful base routine lately, and I really do think I'm starting to find more combos I truly love, but it could also be a mix of the skincare I'm using now. Let me tell you, I am 37, going on 38 this year, and while I have some fine lines going on up here, and like a little bit under my eyes, which I'm doing microneedling to try to get rid of them. Everything is like working well for my skin. I used to be scared of aging, and now I feel like I'm getting a little better with it. My skin is looking as smooth as a baby's bottom. Wow. The liquid blush from Tarte, this is Maneater. I love this one. I don't know why I don't use it more often. Technically, this should have already been gone because I've had it for a long time. I know I look very shiny under my eyes right now, and it's probably concerning to some of you. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Translucent Setting Powder and a powder puff I got on Amazon. I'm just gonna rub some of that off on the back of my hand and pat it into, because we have very loose skin under our eyes and we're not gonna make it worse. Just press that in. You see the difference? Now the tip of the trade is, where this harsh line is, take the brush, don't add any product. Once you've powdered your face, you're free to like buff everything to help blend it right back into your face, so you can see what we have going on. But do you see the complexion now? How much different it is? And then just buffing this into the actual rest of the face. It's gonna help give it a more glam effect, see? Without adding too much shadow. You're just pretty much using the shadows that are left on the brush. I really hate black lash glue by itself, but I like to use it to help conceal the bands. See that difference? I tell ya, lashes are the real catfish. Bring it under my eye for more color correcting, because you can never have too much color correcting. Lip combo is going to be something very simple. It's BFF3 by ColourPop with their Fresh Kiss Caramel Latte Gloss. It's a lip balm. Normally I would always tell brides to wear matte for their wedding day, at least until after they kiss the groom. Just the lip liners with ColourPop alone, I just love them. And then the lip gloss. This is going to help bring back some hydration. See, it's just so pretty. You just take a liquid felt tip liner. This is a NYX Epic Ink. I like it because it's waterproof. As long as your eyes are not already watering, just be careful. And lightly just coat the inner corner. And follow your inner corner to the lash strip. That is so pretty. And this is the completed eye look. I think it came out so beautiful. This definitely screams bridal. I added a little highlight to the cheek, just a subtle one, because I have a lot of dewiness with this foundation base. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me create this. I hope to be able to create more bridal for you, more creative looks, and everything in between. If you guys loved seeing me create this, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and do all the things so that I can continue creating. And I hope to see you in the next one.